Hello everyone, welcome back to Silent Hill F. We are continuing our search to find the sacred sword so we can get the second and third endings. And right now we are about to go into Shu's house. Now, in all fairness, I did peek ahead a few moments and there is a new cutscene. The first part is the same as before, but the new part is actually after that, so we're gonna go inside and find out what that's all about.
Shu, Wrinkle.
How are you all doing today? Yesterday was a pretty good day. I won about $214 online, so
Shu!
things are pretty good at the moment. They're not good for Hinako though. She's such an idiot for opening that door. Like, why would you open that door knowing that there's a huge monster behind you? I can understand that she was thinking it might be Shu, like she said, but or even Rinko, but at the same time, like, let them answer you first before you open the damn door. Now you can see this is a new cutscene because you can skip it. Obviously, we're not going to do that. So she has the wolf arm and the mask, but I wonder if this is completely new or did we see this before in a different form? Because that stairway does not look familiar.
I know. But I'm not afraid.
Okay, so this is new, so she realizes the doll is trying to help her at this point. Run, hurry, there's no going back.
Okay.
Think it's a little too late for that doll, but
I may not see you here. But I feel that you are with me.
we'll do our best. With our magical wolf arm and our stapled on mask. Or is it sewn on, I think? Because it kind of got into her veins, so I guess it's sewn on.
I will do what I must to be the perfect person for you.
Oh god, she's still under this fox guy's spell. Come on. After all you've seen, and now you're in a friggin' time loop and you're still under his spell, like she just can't snap out of it no matter what. Like why is she so obsessed with him? Actually, I kind of know why. I accidentally got spoiled when I was looking up some character names for the videos. I was looking up the last names for the characters and I accidentally got spoiled. I'd already mentioned it before, so it's not a huge surprise, but that silver-haired fox mask guy is Koroyuki, the kid she interacted with many years ago in that one cutscene on the playground, the kid she saved from the fox. That is him. Remember, he was older than her. I don't know how old, but I assume it's much older, but yeah, that is him. So that kind of got spoiled for me a bit. So I already confirmed that's him. What I don't know is his motivation. Like, what is he trying to accomplish? And also, now that I think about it, remember that the dad sold her to pay off his debts. Remember what they said about the Tsunekis, that according to that old memo that we got, that apparently every time there's misfortune or something dreadful for the people, the Tsunekis are there to exploit it. So now I'm wondering, I thought it was her dad that reached out to that company or whatever it was to sell her off to marry to marry her to another man so he could get the money and pay off his debts. But now I'm wondering, is it did Koroyuki reach out to him? Did he realize that they were in dire financial straits and he reached out to the dad so he could get his hands on Hinako? So now, the more I learn about this, the more it seems like a conspiracy. The bigger the conspiracy gets, because now I'm wondering if he intentionally reached out to the dad knowing that he will be weak and sell her off to him so that way he could marry her and claim her as his own. Was this all premeditated from the very beginning? Actually, now you have to wonder, considering what we've seen of him in this world, if he really is like some type of cultist both here and in the real world, you have to wonder, was the dad's death even 100% his own fault, or was he manipulated into doing it? Because he was already an abusive jackass, we know that, but did Koroyuki manipulate him even further to get his hands on Hinako? So how far does this guy's influence stretch? Because if he did reclaim his family fortune, then he will be very, very rich and very, very influential. So there's not much you can do to deal with him.
I was lost for the longest time, but I am now more certain of my path.
That's new. Now we can open the door up front right away without undergoing any of those old rituals. Like Nastasha Romanenko once said about Shadow Moses, this is like an onion with layer after layer of intrigue peeling back. Because remember, we were finding those memos and I thought it was Shu that might have been the rich guy that the mother kept saying, oh, you descended for like royalty or stuff like that. But no, it was him. So now I'm wondering, did he go back and reclaim all that fortune for himself and take it? How far? Oh, it's this son of a bitch. Back off, fool. You ain't shit.
Get out.
Give me your soul. Damn fool. Who else wants it? Who else wants the wolf claw? You want it too? You want it, jackass? You want it? Come here. Two, three, four, 5, 7. So it's about 8 or 9. Oh, they ain't shit now. We can just tear them apart with the claw. They ain't shit. See, this is what I was saying. If combat was this easy and dare I say even fun, the first playthrough, nobody would have had any complaints. People are complaining because it's such hell. They're knowing the first playthrough, it's hellish. But then you get all this stuff and now it's like the only enemies that even stand a chance against you are basically the bosses. So on the other hand, I get why that is, but I think the game should have been balanced better. You always gotta look at the ceiling because those bitches be clinging to the ceiling there. And you don't see them until they jump on you. What I'm also wondering is the other location of the other shrine, the Jesus statue. Where's that? I assume it's sometime after the shrine world here, because you always find the photo leading to it. This is also new. I don't think I've seen this before. Got some Yokon. What do we have? Damn, we got a hell of a lot of first aid kits and tool kits, which we don't use. Bandages, which we don't use. Think we gotta get rid of all that shit. Letter from a woman. You really are shrouded in mystery. You understand exactly how I feel, even though we haven't seen each other in years. Are you simply reading me like a book, or am I feeling exactly what it is you want me to? Recently, I'm starting to think that even I don't know who I am anymore. See, there she's confirming it because she's saying we haven't seen each other in years, so that's what she's saying to him. But then it's impressive that he actually has that power from over her even from a distance. So like that's why I think that he has to be both a cultist in here and in the real world. That it can't just be, oh, this is just a manifestation of him, because he has way too much influence over her for someone she hasn't even seen in years. It's almost like he can control her. And like, how the hell did he gain so much insight into someone he hasn't even seen in years, and he only met for like a short time? I get that she left an impression on him, but that's just he just has supernatural insight into this particular person, and so that's why I think it can't be all just. See, I told you, right in the ceiling. It can't all be just her manifestation of him. Like, he has to have some type of actual supernatural power. Give me your soul. Anyone home? The seal shall mark thee as our own, proof of thine own sacrifice of body and spirit. Be thou awake or hidden in sweet slumber, joyous shalt thou to be served. Shalt thou be to serve, even when flesh is rotted away and bone turned to dust, so thou shalt serve. So basically, once you have that seal on you, you're here for eternity. That does not sound good. Does not sound promising. That may be why we need that sacred sword to purify the effect that seal has on her. Kind of break the spell. Also, yeah, I'm gonna give the Yokan because we have way too much health as it is. Also, that would explain why she can only find it in the fog world, because maybe in the quote unquote real world it's buried too deep. Maybe she can't find it there. It has to be in the fog world where, with the supernatural presence leading you to the sword. But what I want to find out is, like I said, what is this guy's plan? Like, what exactly is he trying to accomplish? We're going to offer that because we don't need it. We're going to offer that because we don't need it. Got 2 free slots. I'm going to have to get rid of some of the bandages because there's just way too much crap and we got way too much health. Check the ceiling. You also notice he's no longer there. He was there before, he's not anymore. Oh yeah, there's the... Oh, there he is right there. Look at... We can see his outline, that miserable bastard. I've said it before and I said it again. Hinako, you got to kill this man. One way or another, whoever or whatever he is, you have to kill him to escape his spell, because there's no other way. He just has too strong of a hold over you. So whether you kill him here, or whether you kill him in the fog world, or whether you kill him in the real world, either way you have to kill this man to escape from him. There's no other option. He's just too powerful. Like you see in the letter, he's manipulating her from a distance, even without seeing her, just through writing letters at her. Withstand the ceremony of welcome, and Hinako shall be born anew with blinding beauty. Ancestral spirits of the Tsuneki, by the order of the Kutsu no Miya and heaven's benediction, dwell. Offer unto Hinako thy words of celebration, for she has completed this ritual. See, there you go, ancestral spirits of the Tsuneki. So it sounds to me like he went and reclaimed his fortune, because remember, they had kicked his mother out, you know, for being a poor woman from a farm. They didn't want his father to marry someone poor. They wanted him to marry someone standing, so they basically kicked him out. But the mother kept telling him of the background of the family and how he was supposed to be this prince and all this stuff. So he already had it in his head. I belong with them. You know, that's my family. That's my money, my fortune. So I guess as an adult, he went back and reclaimed it. Probably by becoming a priest in that religious order, because that would give him actual power. Like in Silent Hill, like in the town itself, like people think, oh, you know, it's all just manifestations. Like the cult has no real power. But we saw in Silent Hill 4 that certain cult members have a lot of power. That's how they stayed in control of the town in the first place. Like Walter was super powerful. Claudia had power. Dahlia had power. So these cults aren't just a bunch of nutcases worshipping false deities. They actually do have some. They actually do have some supernatural power. So I'm guessing as an adult, he became part of this fox cult, whatever it is, and started worshipping that god or demon in the ground or whatever it is, and that's how he attained the necessary power to actually reclaim his heritage, pretty much. Because how else was he going to convince him to give them the money that should have been his, unless he had some actual power that they just could not counter, you know? So like I said, to escape from him, I think Hanako's got to kill him one way or another, because there's no other way to get rid of him. Either you kill him here, or you kill him in the fog world, or kill him in the real world. Either way, you have to kill him. Oh, they're baby shit now.
Die.
They're not even a match for us at this point. It's almost kind of pathetic. I was playing Silent Hill 2 for the past couple days. The remake, not the original. I haven't played the original in a long time. I almost hate to admit this, but I almost can't go back to the original after playing remake. Even though there's certain sections of remake that bug me, the prison parts of the labyrinth, you know, that one gauntlet area. But overall, I just love James' voice acting. I like the graphics. I like the setting. I like the look we get of the town. We explore much more of it. You know, buildings that were closed off are open here. Pyramid Head looks so good in his new graphics. Like, it's just really hard to go back. But anyway, I was playing that. I've been playing on casual or easy, whatever you want to call it, because that way I can just sit back and enjoy the story and the ambience, and not have to worry too much about combat. They all go down pretty easily, and that's what this is starting to feel like. It really does feel like you're in control at all times, and the only way things go wrong is when you confront some of the bosses. Like I said, I'm probably too deep in to try casual. But for new players, I'd probably recommend it. Do it first, get some Omamori, get some weapons, like that UFO weapon, whatever. We can only get that in the second playthrough, but you know what I mean. Like, build up some resources and then come back and play it on normal difficulty. It'll make things much smoother. Let's save. It'll make things much easier if you start on casual, get used to the game, and then you go and tackle normal difficulty and hard mode, and then Lost in the Fog if you want. So like I said, it's probably too late for me. I'm just going to stick with the regular difficulties, but because I want to get the trophy. But for everyone else, I actually do recommend playing on casual, because this is one of those games where I think the story has to be enjoyed so far. I don't know how it's going to end. Hopefully it ends pretty well, but I'm soaking it in right now, and to do that I think you kind of have to avoid the stress of combat. So I definitely recommend playing on casual first. Get used to it, and then you can tackle the difficulties. There's no shame in admitting when a game is too hard. That bitch. Come here. Really? How dare you, broomhead? How dare you? Don't you know who I am? Hineko's a melee god. Goddess. Give me your soul. You think she's actually consuming energy from whatever this place is when she does that? Because I always figured that when the creatures manifest in Silent Hill, as in the actual town, yeah, they're based on people's fears and regrets and whatever. Sometimes, you know, they're based on the personality. But I also felt that there's an actual energy source there powering it. There's an actual soul, if you want to call it. It's not just thin air that they're fighting. You know, there is something there because we see it when James attempts to help Angela in the remake, and even in the original. But he attempts to help her, and then what happens? The monster just knocks him through a wall in remake, and then in the original, the monster just punches right on him. It just goes straight at him. So there's obviously something there. The difference is, she's seeing it one way, he's seeing another way, but there is something concrete there that they can touch. I remember what the other guy said in remake. The body lying on the ground, the guy who got killed. That's strange. They don't have a smell, even though it seems like it should. So it changes for each person. But at the same time, if it was nothing but thin air, it wouldn't have killed that guy. So they have to have some concrete force. God damn! I missed the trigger. I missed the trigger point. Really? Alright, time to regroup. Alright, we're back. Had to bandage by wolf arm. You know what? Okay, I've had enough of this bitch. Just gonna kill her right here. I've had enough of your shenanigans. Freaking weirdo. So anyway, like I was saying, there has to be an actual physical force, especially behind Pyramid Head. Like, you can tell he's no ordinary demon. Like, is he a creation of James's subconscious? Yes, but is he completely mindless? No. I think there is some supernatural force powering him there. The question is what it is. But I do think, in essence, they have some type of soul. The reason I'm checking all the areas, even though Fox Guy is waiting for us, is because I want to make sure we don't miss any other memos or new notes or stuff like that. I want to make sure it's all there, so that's why I'm checking every single area before we go to him, because once we go to him, I get the feeling there's probably either a new boss fight or a new scene, and there's no going back. So also we get little stuff like this, like the sushi, so we can offer it to Shrine. But yeah, so I just want to make sure we don't miss anything.
Majestic. This place.
Hinako, this place has to be torn down. What the hell are you talking about? You have to burn this place to the ground. Just knock over all those candles and just burn it. This place isn't majestic, it's unholy. Another dried carcass, which means we gotta find a safe spot. It's right over here. Let's see. God damn it, we gotta find a shrine. Where's the shrine? Then we gotta make sure not to get lost. Okay, let's go to this middle one because we can retrace our steps a lot easier. Okay, it's over here. We're gonna offer the tea and where is it? And the shriveled sushi, whatever that thing is. Oh, we also have to draw more omamori. Let's get the dried carcass we saw over there. Then we're gonna draw a few more because you get a trophy for getting all of them, and they're not all that useful. Like they actually seem pretty useless compared to the special ones we find around the area. But oh no, you don't. You're not getting away, Spike foot. Crawl back to where you came from. Can't beat Hinako, the melee goddess. You think if Hinako met Amaterasu and this one, the goddess from Okami, they would get along pretty well? You think that goddess would be impressed by the wolf arm or the fox arm Hinako's sporting right now? Would it be like that one scene in Wednesday where Wednesday walks into a room and Enid and all the werewolf club guys and girls are just in there howling, and she just closes the door and walks right back out? Would it be like that where Hinako and Amaterasu are just howling at the moon while Hinako shows off her fox arm? Okay, so we got everything. I think this will probably make a pretty good image. So let's just keep it there for a few seconds, just to take in the supposed majesty of this shrine, this unholy shrine that was built probably by some demon ages ago. I've got to play that game sometime. Okami, I actually own it on PS3. I just never played it. I've heard the Wii version is better than the PS3 Move, but I have the controller for the PS3, so I might as well use it. Never used it for anything else. But everyone who plays that game swears that it's a masterpiece, and I was surprised even David Hayter, who voiced Solid Snake, actually played that game. He played it. What's over here? We haven't been in this section. Let's go over there before we go to Fox Guy. Yeah, he was having a video with the lady who plays Lady Dimitrescu in Resident Evil Village. They were talking about different stuff, and he said that his favorite game is Okami. That was quite a shock, because I figured it would be one of the Metal Gears since he voiced those. Oh yeah, there's stuff to find over here. God damn. Listen, you bitch. I've had enough of you. I've had enough of your shenanigans. Get those pointy feet out of here. Think you're ballerina? Got a comb? Damn, we're full again. Shit. What can we use? Screw it. Let's use one of the first aid kits, because those things take up a huge amount of space. So let's just use it. Whatever. We'll always find some more. And they don't let you keep them in between difficulties, so it makes no sense to accumulate them anyway. Unless you just want to have a spare ton of health. Oh, look at all the fox mask. God damn, we just got rid of this. Shit, there's too much stuff. We just got rid of one first aid kit. Now... Oh, at least the shrine's over there. God damn, why couldn't she have 20 slots instead of 13 or 14, whatever it is? Dried carcass. Let's go grab the other one, and then we'll draw some omamori just to see. There's still that one wall right there. Gotta open that. Give me that shriveled sushi. Yeah, so I was expecting his favorite game to be like a shooter, or maybe even Resident Evil or something. You know, something action oriented. No, he said his favorite game is Okami. I don't think she said if she has a favorite game, but I haven't watched the full video yet. But that was definitely surprising. You know, it would have been funny if he said his favorite game was Siphon Filter from back in the day. You know, Metal Gear Solid's main competitor slash rival. That would have been hilarious if he said it was Siphon Filter. That was his favorite game. Why not? Oh, goddamn, they're getting expensive. Can we upgrade? We have one. What should we do? Should we do stamina, health, or sanity? Let's see. Now, we got plenty of stamina. I think we need more health. Yeah, let's do health. We're gonna do health. Your prayers were heard. You now have more health. And we are out of Emma. Alright, so let's draw another one. What's this one gonna be? Greatly increases stun power. Weapon durability is low. I guess. But if our weapon durability is low, then it's only gonna hit what, like 2 times before it breaks. So it'll hit one really powerful blow and then just shatter into pieces, and not that useful. Alright, let's do another one. Max sanity? Nah, I don't need that. We barely use that. One more. Enhances the effect of health restoring items and omemoris. I guess that would be useful for Lost in the Fog difficulty or hard, so that way we don't take that much damage. Other than that, not that great. I want that one that lets you counter automatically. That's the one I want, where I think you don't even have to press the button. She does it herself. And if we can find one that increases durability overall, that would be pretty great too. Okay, we had that one wall left. Where's that wall? Here it is. Someone's in there, isn't there? Oh no, it's empty. Oh, look at that in Emma. Right after we used up all that crap, we should have waited. More sushi. They love their sushi in Japan. Even in the dark shrine demonic world, they still love their dry sushi. Oh, the truth about the Tsuneki family. Look at that. February 16th. It's a miracle. How could this be? The two daughters' symptoms have improved dramatically. February 18th. Both patients have made a full recovery. I do not understand it one bit. Could this be a phenomenon that cannot be explained through scientific means? There exists no record in any literature of a disease or toxin that could lead to such cruel illness. Such a dramatic recovery as the two daughters experienced has likewise never been documented. Now the housemates are whispering about a supposed curse. Yet I can no longer chide them and insist science can prove all. I wonder, did he go back and heal them? And that was the reason why they accepted him and gave him the fortune, because he went back as a priest of this fox cult and basically healed them, and that showed off his power. Now the money's his. Now he can claim it for his own. That money's mine. That kind of looks like a hanging mustache there. I know it's just some type of, I'm guessing it's like simulating like a bird's wings or something, some type of chime, but it looks like a floating gray mustache there. Look at it. Like those large mustaches some of the enemies in Persona have, the Mr. Pringle enemies, as they call them, because that's what they look like, Mr. Pringle. Oh, we were here. This is what I wanted to see if there's anything up here. I know Home Dude is waiting for us, so I can put more poison into our minds, and Hinako just accepts it, but there's a shrine there. What's over there? Have we even been there? This place is so massive. I don't. Oh yeah, that was the other shrine. Let's see if they got some more. Maybe they got some more sushi we can trade. Yep, I called it. Not sushi, but a comb. Okay, so I'm guessing each area has something new. Yeah, we did. We're also missing this one. So I think we gotta go over there. Okay, so we did this one. Yeah, we didn't go we didn't go to where she got the wolf arm. So let's see if we can find our way over there. Let's see, what path will we take? Okay, so it's over here. We gotta go downstairs first. I want to see if there's something else left over there. Something we can sell. What I was saying about difficulty earlier, if I ever replay Control again on the PS5, I'm definitely gonna put in. I'm definitely gonna put in the modifier to let the enemies do 25% less damage, because the enemies in that game do a ridiculous amount of damage, and even as you increase your power and your health and stamina and all that stuff, your energy bar, you don't scale with the enemies, which is a huge problem in that game. So you'll be late in the game with all these different abilities and powers and all this stuff, and they are still doing mega damage to you. There's just no possible way that you can scale with them. I think we have to go upstairs because I'm not seeing the path for the wolf arm room in that one. But yeah, that's a huge problem. You don't scale with the enemies. But the thing is, if you reduce the damage that they do by 25%, the game is still challenging, but it's much more manageable. It's not nearly as hellish as some of those situations can get, because now you can actually fight back effectively and you don't die in 1 or 2 hits. You know, because again, what Jesse's supposed to be this ultra powerful director of the Bureau of Control, and yet she dies in 2 hits, and these are regular Hiss enemies. They're supposed to be pushovers, and they just they're supposed to be pushovers, and they just take a huge amount of damage to die. They just, you keep shooting them over and over, they just will not die. And some of them regenerate, so it's definitely quite unbalanced in certain sections. But if you reduce it just by a tiny amount, like 25%, it actually makes for a pretty effective challenge that you can still beat, but you're not going to be walking over all the enemies, you know. You're not going to be walking all over the game. There's still challenge there, but it's manageable as opposed to the insane challenge of the regular game. So there's no shame in admitting sometimes that a game is too hard and you actually need some help with it. And I think this game is one of those that qualifies. You know what? I cannot find that wolf arm room, so we're just gonna go and meet up with Foam Dude over here. I have no idea how to get to that room. I'm sure they tell you in the story, but I just cannot figure it out. So we're just gonna go. We're gonna go over to him and see what he wants, because I cannot find that damn room. I'm sure there's probably some type of offering there, but just gonna have to wait for the 4th playthrough, because I just have no idea where it is. There he is over there. Let's save before we go over and talk to him, just in case there's another boss fight or something. Yeah, that's gonna have to wait if there's some sushi or something in there, because I just have no idea where he is. Where that room is. And I don't want to run in circles trying to find that room, and we just waste all our time in there. So let's just go over and see what he wants. But yeah, even reducing it 10%, it's still difficult, but it's more manageable. But I definitely suggest I'd suggest 25% because I think that's the perfect balance. You still have a challenging game, but it's not insanely challenging, and you don't die in 2 hits like a glass cannon. You know, Jesse's supposed to be the most powerful para-utilitarian they've ever seen, with all sorts of supernatural abilities from all the objects of power she binds to herself, and yet she dies in 1 or 2 hits from certain enemies. That's just insane, but it's also unbalanced.
You are breathtaking, Hinako.
This man is insane. This man is legitimately insane. Damn, Koroyuki, what the hell happened to you? You went from that sweet little boy to whatever the hell this is. What the hell happened to you? Oh yeah, this is a boss fight for sure. Is this Rinko? I think it might be Rinko. Rinko times 2. The Rinkoning. Two lava, two Rinko. Like that Sci-Fi Channel movie. From the ashes of the fire pit emerges Rinko 2.0, ready to destroy Hinako again. Well, let's put her back in the ground again where she belongs, because that woman is like I said, I don't know I don't know the extent of Hinako's rampage in the real world, but like I said, I have to say I would not mind one bit if she actually did kill Rinko, because that bitch had to go. That woman was, I think she's more insane than Koroyuki is right here. I think as insane as Koroyuki is, he has some motivation driving him. He has some plan that he's putting into motion. Rinko's just psychotically jealous and insane. She's just insane. It's like what's it called? Higgs in Death Stranding 2, where before in Death Stranding 1 he had an actual plan that he wanted to pull off, and then because Norman Reedus' character foiled that in the first game, when he shows up in the second game, he's like, just fuck it, I'm gonna mess with everyone. That's his plan. He has no plan. He's just going to mess with everyone and turn the world into a violent and cruel place. That's his only goal. So he's just completely lost it at that point, and he just has no higher motivation other than revenge and jealousy. He's acting on instinct at that point, and I think that's Rinko. Rinko has completely lost her mind years ago. She's just at least Koroyuki here has a motivation. Rinko has no motivation. She's just insanely jealous and hateful, and it's literally driven her insane. Alright, here we go. Our supposed husband. Friggin' piece of shit. I know I said Hinako has to kill him, but it would be funny if the god of the town, assuming it proves to be real, actually killed him. If it was like, you know what? No, I think you've gone enough. I think you've gone far enough, my guy, and it just killed him. Fine, I'll give you my wolf paw,
Proceed.
my fox paw, whatever.
Yes.
Gonna get married again.
Together.
They're all staring at them like, haven't we done this before? I vaguely recall something familiar like this.
The others are celebrating us.
Nah, they're thinking, I'm glad I'm not marrying her. I don't want to deal with that wolf paw. Like, why are they all normal and she's the only one who gets messed up like that? He didn't even have to sacrifice his own face for that. He just puts on the mask like a regular mask. She had to have it stapled on. Or sewn on. There's our traitorous
I wish you all the
sister right there. That freaking bitch, Junko. Like, Hinako's just surrounded by scumbags. Her father, her mother, his sister, this guy who's been manipulating her probably for like the past 10 years or so. Who knows how long he's been planning this day, plotting all this. She was kind of a piece of shit, giving her drugs that she didn't need. And not only regular drugs, supernaturally powered drugs too. He's got to give her that mega drugs too. Not only get her high, but send her into an actual other dimension. I mean, I guess if you're gonna take them, you might as well go all the way, right? Might as well go all the way and just take the demon drugs. It's like Shinjiro in Persona 3 Reload. Oh, I'm not gonna take regular drugs to fuck up my life. I'm gonna take drugs to suppress my persona and kill me slowly and painfully. You think these are all the people he's dragged into that world? How many of them you think are real? How many of them he created or are manifestations? We know there's been at least several women in there. There's been at least several women who got stuck in that place because we found their memos and letters. How many do you think he killed or warped before he got his hands on Hinako? 4? 5? 6?
Today is such a happy, perfect day. So happy.
Rinko?
Because today, Hinako will die and be gone for God!
Rinko! I'll die. I'll be gone for good.
You suck,
Just like you
Rinko.
want me to. I
You
swear.
freaking suck,
So forget all
Rinko.
about me. Just live and be happy.
I won't pursue you! I will scour every last trace of your name from my memory and the world! I want you gone!
Freaking psychopath. Should call her Ringu like the movie. That's what she is, evil. She's more evil than... What's she called, Samara?
My name is Shimizu Hinako!
There's a trophy for not getting hit by her minions, so I don't know if we can pull that off, but we can try. I think we just gotta take her out quickly because there's once she starts sending 2 or 3 of them after you, it's pretty difficult to dodge them.
But you kept deceiving me! I hate you! With every fiber of my being!
I never wanted this. I never wanted to see you like this, Rinko.
I was such an idiot! You let me fool the whole time!
I didn't fool you about anything.
There we go. I think we can keep her from summoning them. Because we got plenty of health, so that's not an issue. Oh shit, there you are right there. God damn it. Gotta kill her. Aw, damn, that sucks. Should we just start over? That sucks. Should we just start over? Did we autosave or not? Does it autosave at that point or not? Let's see if there's an autosave. That sucks, Main hall, here we go. Aw, damn, we do have to start over. Fuck. That sucks.
You
We're gonna load the safe up because I don't remember if we traded anything at the machine or not. I mean at the shrine, so we're just gonna load it here. Might just be one of those trophies that we just can't get. Because I kind of wasted the wolf arm there.
Let us proceed.
That sucks. The autosave should put you back at the boss fight. So that you don't have to do this whole sequence all over again. It should put you right there. Instead it put you way back and it just
Behold.
it sucks because he also walks so slowly too, like goddamn. If it's your wedding day, you figured you'd be happy you'd be walking at a quick pace to the end of that room. It's like, no, we're taking forever. Slow ass turtle. What if you killed that version of Junko? What would happen?
I wish you all the best in your new life.
Yeah, it just sucks because we have to take so freaking long to walk that damn corridor that at our own pace we could probably walk in like 20 seconds or so. Alright, let's not waste the wolf arm this time.
How I felt. I kept deceiving me. I hate you with every fiber of my being.
I
God
never
damn.
wanted this. I never wanted to see you like this, Rinko.
I was such an idiot. You set me full of time.
I didn't fool you about anything.
Leave our world apart. I hate you. Hinako.
God damn.
Stay away from you.
You gotta kill this one before she strikes. God damn. Oh, yes, it's the melee bro at this point. Kill her already.
Stay away from you!
They do look kind of disturbing though when you look at their faces. They got like Cthulhu face. God damn it! Let's try it. Let's give it one more try. I forgot that we did not change the Omamori for the boss fight. We always change it for the boss fights and then change it back, and I forgot to do that, so we're gonna try one more time. Maybe that'll give us some extra strength. Because we cannot change him once we're in battle, so... Okay, so what do we have equipped? Okay, so we got takes less damage. That's useful. Perform a counter without increasing focus on deals additional damage. So we do not need these two because we don't have a weapon right now. We only have the arms, so stun power, heavy attack. I guess perfect dodges become easier to perform. Might as well do that one. And then enemy line of sight. Enhances the effects of health restoring items and Omamoris. That sounds pretty useful, so let's give it a try. But let's save. We'll give it one more try. If we can't get the trophy here, we just kill her and then save it for some other time. I'm not gonna worry too much about it.
Let us.
I think we have to kill her before she starts summoning 2 or 3 at a time because it's just too difficult to dodge. You gotta go killing all of them and you gotta worry about her, and you also got, you know, one can be running at you and then the other starts running at you. I think you have to kill her before
The others are celebrating.
yeah, whatever. Quietest celebration ever. Yeah, I think you gotta kill her before she starts summoning 3 of them. Then, because 1's fine, 2's still manageable, but once she starts summoning 3, that's when it becomes difficult to deal with. So I think you have to finish her off before she reaches that point. So I think you can't waste a wolf arm. You gotta do as much damage with it as possible. Or the fox arm, whatever. We all know if it's a werewolf
I
arm.
wish
We all
you
know that.
all the best in your new life.
I've never seen a fox in real life that has an appendage like one of Fluffy's from Creepshow. Foxes do not have those types of arm. That's a werewolf arm. Stop lying to us, Konami. That's a werewolf arm. Yeah, so this will be try number 3. Like I said, if we can't do it, if we get hit again, we're just gonna kill her. There's no point in trying to get that trophy.
You knew how I felt.
Especially if we get that sword. And then we can really kill her.
With every fiber of my being.
I never wanted this. I never wanted to.
Hell
see
yeah,
you like
deal
this
that
right now.
damage. Oh yeah. Take her down. Yeah, especially if we get that sword that's really powerful, and we could just completely tear apart this boss before she even reaches that phase, so it might be something we need to get later.
I didn't fool you about anything.
Let's finish these guys off.
Stay away from you.
Here's another one. Ah, you know what? Forget it. We'll try again with the sword. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's just taking too long. So we'll try again with the sword. If they even let you use it here. If that... Yeah, we'll just... Whatever. Yeah, there's way too many at this point. Whatever.
I'll put the curse on you. You'll never know happiness.
Whether or not you're happy is up to you! I don't deserve any of this abuse! If you want to be happy, work for it! Change your fate!
Really? Come on. That's bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. Come on. I guess we're going for a fourth try. I was trying to use the first aid kit and it was not working. Where's the one that where's the one that lets you here it is. It lets you not be interrupted when you're using a health item. That should prove handy here.
Proceed.
Because like I said, it's just I was trying to use the first aid kit and she was not having it. So we're just gonna do that.
Behold.
I think you have to stand still to dodge them.
Others are celebrating us.
Basically, you gotta stand like in the center of the area and then dodge at the last minute to avoid getting hit. It would help if we had a health bar that actually let us know how much damage we're doing to that boss, but yeah, so this will be the final try then to get that trophy. If we can't get it, like I said, we're just gonna wait for some other opportunity. I don't think you can use the sword here, come to think of it.
All the best in your
But
new life.
maybe we'll get some Omamori that makes us super quick or something and we can just do it later. Or one that lists us the Omega damage with the wolf arm. So either way, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But I wasn't trying to lose there. I was intentionally trying to beat it. It's just she would not use the first aid kit.
You with every fiber of my being.
I never wanted this. I never wanted to see you like this, Rinko!
God damn.
I was such an idiot. You had me fooled the whole time.
I didn't fool you about anything!
God damn, she just has so much health. She just has way too much health, like every other boss in this game.
Stay away from you.
Come on. Ah, come on. Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm over it. Fuck this bitch.
You'll never know happiness.
Whether or not you're happy is up to you!
Whatever. Screw her. We'll get that trophy some other day. I'm through with it.
You will go through misery before you die.
I don't deserve any of this abuse! If you want to be happy, work for it! Change your fate!
God damn. Damn, Rinko's a piece of shit. I hate this bitch. There we go. Or you know what, I might just make a separate save file and then keep this here. Maybe you can just keep back, we can keep coming back to the save file and see until I finally get the trophy.
Very happy.
Because we only need two. We only need one for the good ending, one for the bad ending, and then one of those will become the fourth
We
ending,
had to tell each other
the true ending.
how
So
we feel.
I guess I can just do it that way. I can just keep the save file at this point, and then the other ones will become the ones we continue on. She looks so ridiculous with that giant oversized hand.
The name Shimizu Hinako means nothing to you. I hope you find peace, Rinko.
What's wrong? You are Hinako, of course!
Am I?
You are Hinako!
Yes. I am Shimizu Hinako. Or not. I am Hinako.
Exactly. You are my Hinako.
Also, this is also new. Yeah, I think we should have at least 3 save slots, so we should be fine. I'm just gonna keep it at that point and see if I can get it on my own. Oh, what's What's Junko gonna say to us this time? Is it about the sword or? Oh, is it gonna be the same caller?
Hinako?
Mom?
Please come home. Dinner's ready for you.
Hinako, are you ready? Will you kill, or will you be killed?
Junko?
Choose death, Hinako.
Why? Does everyone do this? Is everyone a killer? Did you kill too?
Of course. I killed everyone. Father, mother, even you, my precious little sister. I killed my friends as well. Every one of them.
Yeah, this is definitely new.
I don't want to die.
You know how dreadful it sounds to hear you say that today. Don't you?
Of course.
I've already told you countless times. This will be the last time I repeat myself. You must decide your future. Today, however, such a decision will come at a great price. Though that cost is only if you survive. If you calmly accept your demise, you won't have to pay the price. Your sister only wants for you to be happy.
Bullshit.
Junko!
You're a traitor, Junko. So it sounds like Junko wants her to just accept getting married to that guy and basically killing her old self. Because I guess that's what she had to do. I guess she underwent the same trial and then she became, you know, she became just a regular asshole like the rest of them. I guess she accepted that. But that was her decision. Why do we have to make that decision? So yeah, they're all toxic. Her mother, her father, her sister, they all suck. Even Shu to an extent. They're all filled with bullshit. They've all gotta go. What she should have done, she should have left this town and never looked back. She should have just said, fuck whatever debt her father has and just left the town and never looked back. Not giving anyone her address or
It's like you said, Junko. I'm running out of time.
or
I
any
know I need
information
to.
about where she was going.
I'm coming for you.
Okay, so trying to find the shrine. I'm guessing maybe it's somewhere in this whiteout area. Because we've explored all these other places here. We know the sword is buried under here, but we can't get it until we offer the last offering to the Jesus statue. So we can't get it yet. So I'm guessing we are gonna have to we're gonna have to find the last statue and make an offering, and then traverse back all the way over here to where this question mark is, where the tree is, and that's how we'll get the sword. Here's a shrine. At least. Baseball bat? No thanks. We got an axe, we got the crowbar. We're fine. Okay, so we used up some first aid kits, so that's good. Let's see, how many slots do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so Whatever, we'll do it here. Yeah, and then we'll keep this to see if we can get that trophy. So this will be the bad ending. This will be the good ending. So this is ending number 2. This is ending number 3. And then obviously this one also become ending number 4. So that's fine. That's more than fine. See if we can find that last Jesus statue. The hell? It sounded like a man. That didn't sound like a monster. That sounded like a guy screaming. Maybe we're close to something? We really could have used a flashlight in this game. There's no portable light source, like not even a book of matches? Really? Ramune. All this shit that we gotta trade back to the to the shrine. Gotta examine everything because we have no idea where that thing actually is. And these foxes can't tell us either. What's that radio though? No, it's not what we want. It's what our asshole family's trying to pressure us into. We don't want this shit. We don't want to marry that weirdo freak who's only marrying us because he's trying to resurrect some god. We don't want any of that shit. Come here, bitch. Come here. Really? Oh yeah, time to change back the Omamori, I forgot. Yeah, it's gotta be somewhere around here. This is the only area that's blocked off. And look, there's a little path right over here. I'm betting that's where it is. Behind that little path right there. There it is. Research journal photo number 5. It appears to be a clue collected by a researcher investigating the folklore of Ebisagoka. Okay, so there's a house, there's a light, and there's a sack on the ground. So there's a house, a sack, and a light. And it's a 2-story house also. In the Edo period, lightning struck the divine tree, leading people to believe that its spiritual power was lost. Then they turned to worship the next oldest object, the Inari statues. Thus the people of Ebisagoka began worshipping Inari-sama. However, the sacred sword predates even the Inari faith. If the oldest object was to become the next object of worship, then it should have been the sacred sword. In other words, if the sacred sword is discovered, it will without a doubt undermine the very foundation of local beliefs. So it ruins everything for them, which means we gotta find it, period. Okay, so yeah, we saw it's a 2nd-story house. There's a light like that next to it. And there's also a sack on the ground. So those are our clues. So that means it has to be over here because one of these 4 houses. Because there's nothing behind us, so. Oh, there goes that stupid ass monster. Stupid ass boo monster. Got something for you. The casual difficulty apparently gets rid of these guys. Or diminishes them greatly. Oh, she's dead. I noticed she also wasn't spitting out the ones that have enemies inside them, so I guess... Was that adjusted, or I guess we can save that crowbar in case we need it. Was that adjusted for all difficulties, or is that one just particularly weak? Okay, so there's a house. Does it have a light on it? Letter to Kumiko. He's really done it this time. That husband of mine is always quick to brandish the knife around when he loses his temper, but this time he went too far. He drew it at Hinako. Did he even stop to think? Did he even stop for a second to think what might have happened if he mangled her face before she got married? I just don't know what's going on through his head sometimes. Sorry, Kumiko. I know I'm always complaining to you. Yeah, we saw that. But that's messed up that the mother's only thinking of what if he damaged her face instead of what if he killed her. So the mother's a bitch too. She may have started out sympathetic in the beginning, but she's every bit as rotten as he is. They're both just rotten parents. You don't give a shit about their daughter or her sister, even though her sister's almost as bad too. But there's no sack on the ground, so this is not it. And there's no light either. We need a light, and we need that white thing on the ground. We came from this direction. No, we came from over here. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, there's a light, and there's the sacks right there. Arare. But we need an offering. Really? Come here, stick legs.
Is it dead?
Let's see if there's an offering somewhere. Nope. Clinical trial. It has now been 2 weeks since I began taking Kakura Makakura. I've observed no significant physical changes. If anything, I've been falling asleep and waking with ease. I have lucid dreams an average of once every 2 days. When I do, I feel neither the passage of time nor exhaustion, which allows me to become lost in thought. However, today I was met with startling results. In my dream, there was another version of myself who spoke to me. Oh, is that her? So that's how it all began. Or maybe it has the same effect on everyone. The character etched into the stone base is indecipherable. Okay, we gotta go inside the house. Oh, we need his knife. We need that son of a bitch's knife. Kanta, that fucking guy. Okay, so we need it's gotta be a knife in a tree. It's gotta be a knife in a tree, and we also need to get rid of some of this shit also. There's that dude over there. God damn. Of course she would be here. Is there a knife in a tree somewhere? That's what we need. We need that knife. I should probably go back and make sure we didn't miss it at one of the houses over here. Yeah, let's go back and search. Just in case. Because I will not put it past them to actually put it on at a tree over here somewhere. Okay, so it's gotta be a place that has a lot of junk in it. It's not that one. God damn, another toolkit. You know, whatever. Let's just use one on the axe. Just to get rid of it. Was there junk over here? No, there is not. This looks like it would have some junk, but it is not here. So it's not this place either. Anyway, we gotta go back to the shrine, so we're looking for a place filled with junk. Maybe we're here? Let's see. This does have junk, but I'm not seeing the knife. The knife is critical, so you think it could be back at Shu's house? Maybe it's over there? Let's just check real quick, just in case. Just in case. Because it actually would make sense if it was over here. They do have a lot of junk over here. Nah, so I don't think it's Shu's house. So I think it has to be further below. So it has to be further below. So let's go back down the mountain. Let's go back to where the shrine is. We already saved, so if it screws us up, we can just reload. Then we gotta go all the way back there. It probably is ahead of it because they're always near the area where the shrine is located. They're never too far away from it, so it probably is over there. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing it because we are gonna have to double back anyway and go back to find the sword. So we do have to double back all the way over here to where that tree is, so it's a long way. Yeah, let's keep going. If only we could see the vision again, but I don't think that's an option. Oh, here it is. God damn, it was right in front of us the whole time. Dad's old kitchen knife. Father's old tuna filleting knife. It's now completely rusty and useless. Alright, let's take the old son of a bitch's knife back to the statue. He'll have better use for it than we do. Here you go, Jesus statue. One disgraced knife coming up. Here you go, have your disgraced knife. My ears were met with the soothing chime of bells upon offering the item. This should do.
Come to us. Come to the divine tree.
What was I? Divine tree. What is this all about?
Alright, we're being summoned. Like Carrie and Silent Hill 1. Can we bypass these weirdos? Oh, she died. The hell? Well, she can just stay there. She can just stay there. Oh, they're trying to stop us. They know we're gonna get the sword. But too bad for them. They can all go screw themselves. Too bad for them. What the hell? Where did that guy come from? Oh, they're all dying. Nice. I guess whoever the goddess is, she really wants us to get that sword, so. She really wants to give us that sword. So I guess she's killing all the enemies, quote unquote evil spirits, as Fox Guy calls them. Did we kill that one? I don't recall killing her. Why she got axes in her? Okay, gotta make a left. Then head all the way down past the shrine. Like I said, I guess they're trying to stop us, and the goddess protecting the shrine or the sword is stopping them in turn. We should probably save just in case the choice to purify or not is just in case it's one that we have to make right away. So let's save there. Alright, where is it? It's at the tree. Let's replace our crappy old crowbar with a brand new sword. An ancient sword, but still. Oh, it is a katana. Nice. I was wondering, there had to be a katana somewhere in this game. This is a Japanese game. It's set in Japan. There's no way you cannot have a katana in the game. That would be blasphemy. Hell yeah, give us that sword. Take it, Hinako, your melee goddess. Oh, she's bowing. I thought she was gonna put it back. It's like, no, don't put it back. Take it. No, she's just bowing in respect to the tree. Oh, hell yeah. Now we're about to raise some hell. This malevolent blade never rusts. An ancient sword that harbors a malevolent energy deep within its steel. Even if the blade chips, the mysterious power that resides in it will restore the weapon to its whole and unblemished state. Oh, so it's like the Soul Reaper. It's literally alive. While it is sheathed, the sacred sword will recover durability when you attack enemies using other weapons. Oh, okay, so it's about to break. You just put it away. Use your other weapons that always regenerate. Nice. While you cannot use the sacred sword to focus attack, your gauge will remain untouched if you attack while focusing. However, if you are attacked while in this state, you will automatically block the attack and be forced out of focus. You can perform a counter while wielding the sacred sword using R2, so long as the counter is possible, even if you're already in the middle of an attack. Okay. They gotta make things so complicated too. Yeah, so it's like the Soul Reaper. It's literally alive. Oh, hell yeah, look at that. We got 5 weapons now. Oh, look at that. It's got black smoke. That's how you know it's possessed. We're about to raise some hell. Next time, because it is almost 2 hours. We're in an hour 41 minutes, so I think we're gonna save for the night. Yeah, so Obviously, this is the key to purifying it, but we're gonna come back to this later. Where's our shrine? It's over here. Let's save. Because you know what? We are gonna make the bad decision. I don't care if if it turns us into some type of demon. We're not purifying this bitch. We're gonna go as is. If we turn into some demon goddess, then so be it. So we're gonna make two. We're gonna make let me check first to see before we do that, let me check to see. Let me first check to see if we can how we purify it, if it is that puzzle right there. Here we go, how to purify sword. I just want to make sure we can go back before we make that save. Solve the Crimson Water puzzle in a secret area. Unlocked via New Game Plus. Bring the sword to the stone base in the Burnout Shrine. Behind Shu's house. Oh, okay, so... Let's see. Burned out shrine behind Shu's house. So Shu's house is over here. So I'm guessing the shrine is that little area we saw surrounding it over here in this area. Where it's all blacked out. I'm guessing it's over there. Interact with the Crimson Water. Oh, it's a new area that can only be unlocked with the Fox Amulet. Okay, so there... So we'll figure it out. Let's check IGN. It's good for something at least. Crimson Water Guide. Okay, so it's the area where you find the dirty drawstring bag. One of those doors can be found in the main hall. I'm checking to see because I'm checking to see when you actually have to track it down. Oh, cause I want to see if it's something that we might have to go back. So it might be a good thing that we actually did keep that save point at that boss fight, cause that means we can go back. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out on my own and see what's if we missed something or not. But either way, at least we got the sword. So now we just have to purify it. So like I said, I'm gonna do the bad ending first, and then I'm gonna do the better ending, and then we'll do the true ending after that. But yeah, all in all, this was pretty productive. We saw some new scenes, learned a lot of new information. Got to beat on Rinko once again since she sucks so badly. She's a complete psycho. So we got to beat her down and put her into the ground once again, and now we got this weapon, which I'm looking forward to seeing what it can do. But I'll come back to it in a couple days after I finish Soul Reaver 2. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I will see you again next time on Silent Hill F. See you later, everyone. Okay, everyone, I did not plan to add one more part to this video, but just before we sign off for real, I actually found the item pretty quickly. I wasn't going to do it right now, I was going to save it for the next area, but this guarding is actually pretty stunning. Look at this view. God damn, this is a photo-worthy view. Look at that. So what we had to do is, there was a door. I'm gonna show you the path so you can also find it on your own. There was a door that we had to open. First we took the path to the attic over here. That's where we found I think we found a dried carcass before. So we came all the way up to the attic. There was one of those chain monsters was over here, and he actually tends to follow you up the stairs. Oh, there's another one right there. But anyway, you see that little stairway right there? We took that path from the main hall. I'm just gonna go over here to the shrine quickly so we can leave the offering we just got. So the one unfortunate thing is we are gonna have to do the Rinko boss fight over again, but I'm not gonna do it on this video. I'm gonna do it on my own. But anyway, yeah. So what you do is you go up this you go up the path to the attic. And I was alarmed because the guide said it was more dangerous now than before. That is not the attic. Yeah, it was a door we opened with the seal. It had the symbol on it that you can only open using the fox mask. Oh, it's over here. Never mind, I see it. Yeah, it's this door. It was sealed before. you couldn't open it. So you open it here. You go back to the attic. We should probably deal with that guy, but we could just leave him behind. So you go back to the attic. You open this door over here, which is also sealed with the shrine symbol. This one over here. And then you emerge in this actually pretty beautiful garden over here. This area actually looks pretty peaceful. Compared to the rest of the shrine world, this one actually looks like it will be pretty pleasant to stay here for a while. Mandate of the clan. And yet our mortal world is ever changing. The age of gods has passed and the powers of heaven had withered. Such a living sacrifice may no longer suffice to quell the wrath of the deep, so our ancestors saw fit to place a seal of immense power upon the being below. Upon the water they set a great stone. Now the being remains sealed away, unable to break free of its prison. However, earth cannot endure forever against the might of water. As its power wanes, the seal shall break. When the wrath rises once more, we shall be powerless to stop it. Oh wow, so it sounds like there is some type of presence underneath the lake. What are these? Okay, nothing over here. I know it's around here somewhere. Here it is. There you go. Treasured belonging. Hotei-sama sitting cross-legged. A medicine bottle with Hotei-sama the monk engraved on it contains a red liquid. Oh boy, we know what that is. We know what that is, don't we? From Silent Hill 1 and 3. We know what that is. A clear medicinal infusion with a deep red color. This natural remedy is a traditional folk medicine used to alleviate offer pain relief and can either be ingested or applied to the affected area. It is known in Ebisugoka as Agura no Hotei-sama or Hotei-sama's cure. Hotei-sama's cure is still favored by a small minority of the town's elderly population who has the distaste for modern medicine. In ancient times, when people believed fevers were the result of demonic possession, this infusion was considered a miracle cure that was capable of dispelling evil spirits. Though the original formulation has been lost to time, historical documents indicate that it took an extraordinary amount of time and effort to prepare. That fits with what we learned in Silent Hill 1, that it's very, very rare. Oh, look at that, we got an Emma too. Nice. And of course the trick is that it actually probably does repel evil spirits. It's not just folklore. Note of caution. Agura no Hotei-sama bestows onto us the blessing of crimson water. This blessing can be found deep beneath the sacred mountain where spring herb water pools to infuse with benison herbs. Its medicinal properties, unlike any other, are the bounty of many moons of steeping. The power imbued to the crimson water shall eradicate even the most wicked evil, but beware, for its frightful potency makes it unsuitable for the purification of mortals. Only for the excision of ancient evil shall it be used. That also explains why it's deadly to use it the way Kaufman did in Silent Hill 1, because it causes disastrous effects if you use it on a human person. What are these chimes? I wonder what they do. Let me check that real quick. I want to see what they do. Oh, so this is the Crimson Water puzzle. Okay. So we do have to solve it here. Mandate of the clan. Upon the rock, our ancestors built a shrine naming it Heaven's Benediction, so it could serve as a sanctuary for our clan. When Heaven's benediction falls, the wrath of the death shall rage against the heavens themselves, and both man and land shall face calamity. When that time comes, the glory of Higa's gods shall wane, heralding to the end of our clan. It is the duty of our family's head to ensure that Heaven's benediction will prosper for generations to come. It is the fate of our family's head that he shall prevent calamity from ever arising. Oh, so are they implying that he's actually trying to stop whatever's going on here? He who seeks the crimson water which banishes evil. When the Shishi Odoshi strikes once, let the bell chime. Thrice shall the bell ring to speak the legends of this land. Trapped under a great stone in the lake's abyss lies a slumbering water dragon born during the age of gods and sealed away by our ancestors. Deprived of the water dragon spirit, this once lush great tree has met a withering fate. So strike once, let the bell chime. And then 3 times. A great stone, water dragon, and a great tree. Is this the tree? Or is it this thing right here? I did not expect to do this puzzle so soon. I thought it was gonna be... I thought you had to do it over behind Shu's house. Oh, okay, so when this rings, I think this is the thing we have to ring. Let the bell chime. Thrice shall the bells ring. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Do they all have different symbols? Okay, that's a tree. That's a flame. That's water. That looks like fire also. That looks like a mountain. So a great stone, water dragon, great tree. So the tree is the last one. We know that the tree is last. Great stone. There's not going to be this. That's the tree. I think this might be a great stone. Or is that the water dragon? No, I think this is the water dragon. It kind of looks like Nessie. Maybe they mean the mountain? Maybe the mountain is a great stone. Where's the tree? There we go. Got it. Oh, it turned to blood. Or whatever that red liquid is. Is there anything else we can actually do? Oh, okay, so according to the guide, I looked it up again. According to the guide, once the water turns red, then you have to go to the shrine behind the Shu's house, and that's where you purify the sword. So, okay, we're actually done here. Yeah, so there you go. That's the puzzle. That's the puzzle, and that's the item. So now, unfortunately, we do have to go fight Wrinkle again, but I guess that just gives me another second chance at the It gives me another second chance at the trophy, but I'm gonna do that on my own time. So yeah, there you go. Consider this a little addendum to the previous video. We found the puzzle much earlier than I expected. I thought it was gonna be behind his house because that's where it said you had to purify it. So I assumed that's where it was, or that maybe it was that shrine next to the tree. But no, it was here. So there you go. This is actually a pretty cool looking area. Look at that. Definitely looks like a panoramic view, for sure. Might make a good thumbnail for the video, but there you go. So we now have everything we need pretty much to get the sword purified. So I'm gonna do that on my own time, and when we start proceeding towards ending number 2, we're gonna start from that point on where I left off in the last save file. So I'm not gonna make you watch the Wrinkle fight all over again or the hike down the mountain. We're just gonna start right at that save point after we've gotten the sword. So now we're actually signing off for real. So thank you for watching, and this time for sure I will see you again next time on Silent Hill F, where we proceed to try to get ending number 2. So see you later, everyone.